All right, Shalom.
Shalom.
We're the brothers from Great Millstone, New Orleans, coming at you with another live camp. Before we get started, we'd like to give all glory, honors, and prayers unto
Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai Ba'ashem Rakadash.
double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to the elect. Shalom.
Shalom.
All right, in this particular camp, all right, we're gonna go into some to who the actual children of Yahweh is, man, or as the world ignorantly calls God. All right. So without any further ado, grab that Deuteronomy. That's good.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7, verse 6, and it reads, "For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy power. The Lord thy power hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself above all people that are upon the face of the earth."
All right. So with that being understood, that there's a particular people, all right, that there's a set group of people that belong unto the Lord, we must identify who those people are. All right, and we must identify that there's a confederacy against those people. All right, somebody hold on deck. Yeah, hold that on deck. Well, really, you can grab it right now. Right, because you have the powers that work within the darkness. Right, they were trying to hide, which is out. It's all out in the open now. Who are the actual children of Israel? You see, so you have to ask yourself, why is that? Why is there this big secret who the children of Israel are? Go ahead, Ak.
This is Psalms 83, and I start at 2. It says, "For lo, thine enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, Come, and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance."
All right, so what comes with being cut off as a nation? Okay, your history, right? First and foremost, who you were, all right, your heritage, okay, and most importantly, your inheritance, all right, because contrary to popular belief, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans who you see on this sign, all right, they are the chosen people of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, all right, and there's a special inheritance in which we're gonna get, and that's the kingdom of heaven, man. All right, rulership, dominion. You see, so you have to understand that there's an agenda put in place to not tell who those people are. Keep going up.
Verse 5, for they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee.
So all of these different nations, right? The Ammonites, right? The Moabites, the Hamites. Go ahead. So like I'm getting ahead of myself. You got it.
Verse 6.
Somebody get confederate in the yeah.
Verse 6. The tabernacles of Edom and the Ishmaelites of Moab and the Hagarenes, Gabal and Ammon and Amalek, the Philistines with the inhabitants of Tyre. Assur also is joined with them.
And you really could stop right there because it's just gonna keep going. But nevertheless, all of the 18 the 17 nations that dwell within the face of the planet Earth, they're confederate against one particular nation, which is the nation of Israel. All right, they have gathered together and created a plan, spearheaded by whom? Esau, Edom, to not tell you who, to not tell us, you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans who you are, man. Somebody get that in Revelations 11 and 8, man. Okay, because before this word, before this truth, hey, we didn't know who we were. We didn't understand who we were. We thought we were what it say, African American.
Thought we was black, man.
Right, we were black, which that word black goes in it has a negative connotation. Blackness, nothing. Okay.
Void
of light, man. And through the spirit, last night I was holding on deck for the elder that word white in the online etymology. right? And it went into morally correct, pure. You see?
That's Tahar in the Hebrew.
That's right, man. So we were you got something?
I was gonna say too, yeah, it's true, yeah, that movie Malcolm X, where Denzel Washington, to show you that scene where they was going to that word black and white in the dictionary.
Con. Yeah, and one would say, why does the color of the chosen people matter? All right, what does that matter? It matters for edification's sake, man. All right, because you would think that these people that we're reading about in the Holy Scriptures are white people, based off the things you were taught growing up, all right, based off the Catholic Church, all right, and your pastor. But understand, you want to say something?
You want to finish your point?
Oh,
I
go ahead. Cool.
No, it matters for truth's sake.
Right.
For the sake of the truth, to know and understand what the truth is too. You know, you got it.
Now, and it also, I give our people an understanding that you are a special people, all right, because we've been beaten down, all right, we've been trampled over, like I said, made a tumult, all right. These nations have made a tumult of us, okay, and through the power and spirit of Yahweh by Shem Yahushua, this truth is bringing us back into our power and giving us that dim gold is now getting its shine back, starting with the elect, man, all right. So get that word Confederate.
This is the word Confederate in the online etymology, and it's 1530s to unite in a league or alliance.
That's pretty much
Yeah,
it,
that's
huh?
pretty much it.
Yeah, so these people are in a league with each other, though it may seem like they're bumping heads, right? But they know who the real threat is. It's you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. All right? They know they're going into slavery after all this is said and done. All right? Because contrary to popular belief, the Lord is going to give his holy nation, all right, dominion over the earth. All right? Starting with Yahushua, okay? And the elect. You see? But we're going to be over all of you other nations, man. You 17 nations. You got something? Go ahead. Bring that out.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 147, verse 19. It says, he showed his word unto Jacob, his statutes, and his judgments unto Israel.
So the law was direct right there. You see, he said he showed his statutes and his judgments to Jacob. All right, who is Jacob? Our forefather, man. All right, he's the forefather of the 12 nations, tribes, Salakia, of the nation of Israel. All right, go ahead.
Verse 20. He had not dealt so with any nation,
right?
And as for his judgments, they have not known them.
All right, so all of these other nations, they're outside of the congregation. Okay, they're profane. You see, they don't have the blueprint. Okay, they don't have a rule book. We don't play by the same rules as those other nations, man. That's why when you see that different the cultures are through ways of what things like TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, you see shit and be like, damn, that look off as hell, you know, because it is eating abominations, okay, getting into witchcraft, different weird ass practices. All right, the Holy Bible gives you what? And that word holy goes in a separate. It gives you the do's and the don'ts, so to say. Okay, Proverbs the second chapter go into that, man. All right, the words of the scripture are life. You see, but that was it, right? You can get your precept.
But I just wanted to bring this up because it's gonna back up your point that you just made about how they can do all these abominable things and not get in trouble for them because they don't have the laws.
That's right.
The laws are not given to them. But it's on Amos 3:1. It says, Hear this word that the Lord had spoken against you, O children of Israel, against the whole family which I brought up from the land of Egypt, saying, You only have I known of all the families of the earth. Therefore I will punish you for all your iniquities.
Right. So contrary to popular belief, the Lord has a favorite people. Right? He has a favorite people in which he instilled the laws, statutes, and commandments and entrusted him with that. Okay? That's your so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. All right, the 12 tribes of Israel. All right, you getting the punishments because you're the ones that's breaking the laws. All right, Ammon not gonna get in trouble from breaking the law, statutes, and commandments, as he read in what Psalms. Okay, Esau not gonna get in trouble. Ishmael not gonna get in trouble. No, it's all about you, Israelites, man. Go ahead. That was it.
That was it.
Con, you can get what you had.
Okay.
Con.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 32, starting at verse 8, and it reads, when the Most High divided to the nations their inheritance, when he separated the sons of Adam, he set the bounds of the people according to the number of the children of Israel. Verse 9, for the Lord's portion is his people, Jacob is the lot of his inheritance.
Yeah, that's plain. That's simple. All right? Jacob is the lot of his inheritance, man. That's who the Lord gave everything to, man. And he wasn't unfair. He gave these other nations, all right, sectors of the earth, all right, land. Okay? They have their inheritance. All right? But he gave his best inheritance to whom? To Israel, man. That was it.
God, that's it.
Con. We gonna go down the line. Go down the line.
Con. This is Deuteronomy 14:2. For thou art a holy people unto Yahweh thy power, and Yahweh has chosen thee to be a peculiar people unto himself above all the nations that are upon the earth.
Yeah, and just look at these different nations, man. There's nothing peculiar about them. All right? Scriptures tell you that the so-called white man is what? He's the basis of all men. All right? He's at the bottom. Ain't nothing special about no Ishmaelite, man, or no Elamite. Okay?
What's special about them is that fucking must, man.
They got a special must. A peculiar smell, huh?
Yeah, for real.
You gonna bring something out as a kite?
Mine's kind of fast.
It don't matter. Bring it.
This is just going back into that Psalms 83 or whatever. This is Lamentations 2 and verse 15.
Good deal.
It says, all that pass by clap their hands at thee. They hiss and wag their head at the daughter of Jerusalem, saying, is this the city that men call the perfection of beauty, the joy of the whole earth?
And that's a question mark, all right, that follows that statement. Is this the city of the perfection of beauty, right? Because what this brother read in Deuteronomy, it told you that the Lord had bestowed his best inheritance, right, on you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, but yet we're what? We're the lowest, all right, in the earth right now, okay? There's nothing lower than a nigger right now, man. Okay? Which is fitting because when you had an understanding, you know that the tribe of Judah is the chief tribe. You see? So in balance, they the lowest on this side. All right? But it said, read it again, Doc.
The whole thing.
Yeah.
It says all that pass by clap their hands at thee. They hiss and wag their head at the daughter of Jerusalem.
Yeah, because wherever you niggas go, you bring this stigma with you. All right, that you're gonna kill somebody. All right, should I say unalive? You're gonna unalive somebody. You're gonna steal, right? What they used to say in the stores: hurry up and buy. You know, there's always some sort of negative connotation that comes with you niggas, man. All right, and they not wrong. You niggas be swift to do evil, okay? But keep going.
Saying, is this the city that men call the perfection of beauty, the joy of the whole earth?
Right, because one that looks at so-called black culture, all right, which is a death culture, you would say, damn, what the fuck up with this people? All they do is promote unaliving, being heavily sedated on drugs, okay, in stupid spending, okay. There's no beauty in that. All right, and that's the beauty about this truth because it gives you the understanding that we were, and we still are. The Lord put us here in this position. All right, we're gonna return back to that glorious state, man. All right, keep going.
All thy enemies have opened their mouth against thee. They hiss and gnash their teeth. They say, we have swallowed her up. Certainly, this is the day that we look for. We have found, we have seen it.
That's right, and they have, man. They have seen the downfall, right, of the nation of Israel. Okay, all the way down to Issachar, from Judah to Issachar, man. All right, we are thrown down people. You see? You got something?
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
Yeah, brothers, you had something, right?
Yeah, I got something.
Come on.
God, just backing you up. First, I got that word peculiar in the online etymology. It says belonging exclusively to one person. All right, special, particular. A little bit down, it says the meaning unusual, uncommon, odd is by earlier distinguished, special, particular, select. Okay, and again, Israel being labeled as a peculiar people unto the Lord. All right, and us being those select people, that's what we were supposed to be from the beginning. But what the brother going into is, how much we have fallen. All right, but having these law, statutes, commandments is what really separates us from all of the other nations. But this is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 4. I'm gonna start at 1 and then jump to 5. It says, "Now therefore hearken, O Israel, unto the statutes, unto the judgments which I teach you, for to do them, that ye may live and go and possess the land which the Lord Yahweh thy power of your fathers giveth you." All right. And verse 5 says, "Behold, I have taught you statutes and judgments, even as the Lord my power commanded me, that ye would go, that ye should do so in the land whither ye go to possess it. Keep therefore and do them, for this is your wisdom and your understanding in the sight of the nations, which shall hear all these statutes and say, surely this is a great nation, is a wise and understanding people." All right, basically just clearly separating us from the bullshit that we see that these heathen doing. The abominable foods that they eat and how they carry themselves. They look just completely dirty and peasants. Compared to what how we supposed to operate. And that's why we have the the law, statutes, commandments. But it says, verse 7, "For what nation is there so great, who hath Yahweh by Shem Shai so nigh unto them, as the Lord our power is in all things that we call upon him for? And what nation is there so great that has statutes and judgments so righteous as all this law which I have set before you this day?" Just separating us from the pack, which the Lord, wanted and had ordained from the beginning. And we're gonna get back to that.
So what you have here is you want to say something? I'll make my point. So what you have here is a trend basically. All right, when Israel abides by the law, statutes, and commandments, they're unstoppable. We're unstoppable as a people because we're chosen. It's like having a favorite toy amongst your whole toy chest. All right, what we was talking about the other day with Naruto, plot armor.
Yes.
That's basically what Israel have is plot armor, right? Which is the main character is protected by the story, the narrative. You see, they chosen. You see, so this thing of ours, man. The nation of Israel, they was said to win from the foundations of the earth. All right, it may not look like it right now, which you're gonna see that with the elect, man. The elect are the ones that are gonna be the ones that are through your house, ushering that in. You see, we're doing it now, man. Preaching this word. This is the come up, okay? But nevertheless, like that brother was going into, hey, these laws, statutes, and commandments were given unto us for what? For the help us prosper. You see, to benefit us. There's a benefit from following the law, statutes, and commandments. You want to say something?
Yeah, it also better us.
That's right.
Look at our people without the laws. And how degenerate they look to the Lord right now. But you got it.
Jake see the scriptures as lame or it's uncomely, but really and truly, that's just what Esau Edom put into your mind here in America, man. Here in Babylon the Great. Anybody had that Revelations 11 and 8? You got it? No, you got it off. You got it? Bring it up.
God, this is the book of Revelation, chapter 11, verse 8, and it reads, "And their dead bodies shall lie in the street of the great city, which spiritually is called Sodom in Egypt, where also our Lord was crucified."
All right, and what that's going into, all right, is the understanding of who we are, man. All right, these different nations like we went into with that Psalms 83. They didn't tell us who we were. All right, they were confederate against us. All right, it was like this big secret that the world was keeping away from you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. But
But just like they have these secret meetings, you know, the Bilderberg meeting, right? You had the meeting.
World Summit.
I don't know if y'all brothers know about the Jekyll Island. You know, you got all these different meetings with these upper echelon elites. What they do is they come together, man, and they literally confederate with each other to make an agreement, a plan, all right, on how to keep us down, all right. What else can we put in there, all right, to string them further along from their power, man? You know, yeah, the secret councils. You got it.
What they do? They give you what? Niggas like Lil Wayne, right? They
young boy.
Yeah, young boys. Okay, they give you all of these different so-called leaders of the community, which they are leaders of the community. They leading you down the wrong fucking path, man. They leading you to death, destruction. Okay, these people are nothing but mere tools, right? That Esau Edom, he can use at his will, and we see what happens after he's done with them. They look like Lil Wayne present. Okay, his present state, that's what they start to look like, man. When they all done and they washed up. All right, when there's no use for them, then what? They just kill you. Okay, but it's a purpose to all of these things, man. Yeah, hey, we the salt of the earth. Hey, our people dance, they sing, they build, they create, and Esau Edom is using it for wickedness to blind the people, man. All right. Read it one more time for me out.
This is the book of
No, it's cool. It's cool. But I just wanted to get that last part when it say, well, also our Lord was crucified. Go ahead.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 11, verse 8, and it reads, "And their dead bodies shall lie in the street of the great city, which spiritually is called Sodom and Egypt, where also our Lord was crucified."
And I wanted to say this too, all right, because that it say our bodies are lying in the street. All right, they didn't tell us, hey, you come from a regal people. All right, they didn't tell us that, hey, you only here for punishment. All right, you're only here for a season. Okay, they don't tell you that you really come from Israel. All right, you're not African American. You're not Spanish. Okay, they don't tell you that, man. And that's the whole purpose. They want to keep us down, right, as a people, and not how these people say in the world, we all need to come together. And this ain't that, man. Talking about coming back to your power, right? The power of the Bible, the power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, man. All right, Yahweh. You want to say something?
Yeah, I got that Baruch 4 for you. Back up that point.
Oh, I love Baruch, brother. No, I love Baruch.
I was on that.
Oh, go ahead and get it. Go ahead and get it.
This is the book of Baruch, chapter 4, verse 1. This is the book of the commandments of Yahweh by Shem Yahshai, and the law that endureth forever. All they that keep it shall come to life, but such as leave it shall die.
Yeah, so when you leave, and we're going to grab that in Judah next. I know you got a precept, huh? Well, we'll get that. We'll get your precept first. But, hey, it said when they leave it, it shall die. Look at our people. They dying, man, in all sorts of ways. All right, eating abominations, okay? Through what? Fornication. Niggas dying every day from that, man. All right? So-called gang culture, right? What that was it? They got more?
They got more on that.
Go ahead, bring it out.
Verse 2, turn thee, O Jacob, and take hold of it. Walk in the presence of the light thereof, that thou mayest be illuminated.
Take hold of what? All right, the laws, statutes, and commandments. All right? That's a part of our inheritance, man. All right, the scriptures. Go ahead.
Verse 3, give not thine honor to another, nor the things that are profitable unto thee, to a strange nation.
That's right. There's no reason Esau Edom should be ever holding the Bible, bro. Swearing upon it, all right? Oh, Jesus Christ. None of that. All right, hey, this is for us, man. Okay? But that's also a part of his charades game, too. All right? to seem like he's have a piece in that. All right. But you got your precept up.
Con. I'm bringing this out because because somebody would ask a question. Well, we in this. Why are we like this? Or why our people are? What's the word you used? Degenerates. You know, and people. Some jakes may not know. All right, but it's as simple as fact. Like the brother brought out with the Amos 3, right? That you only have I known, so therefore I will punish you.
Right.
For what? Not keeping the law, statutes, and commandments, man. You know? But this is Deuteronomy 28, and I'm going to read 15 and I'm going to jump to 37. It says, but it shall come to pass if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord Yahweh, thy power to observe and to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I have commanded thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee. And I'm going to jump to 37. It says, and thou shalt become an astonishment, a proverb, and a byword among all nations, whither the Lord Yahweh shall lead thee. Got it?
And that's that legendary contract, man. All right, that's the legendary agreement. You see, that's what we broke. That's the reason why we're in this particular situation we're in right now, man. All right, being called niggers, spicks, tontos, wetbacks, right? Beaners, okay? Because it went into what? Being a reproach, being a proverb.
A byword.
A byword, man. Being called black, all right? Ain't none of us black, man. Ain't none of us this color. You see? But these things were done unto us because we broke that agreement, that contract, man. All right? Go ahead and bring that out for me. Because I wanted to get this earlier, but the spirit had changed, but it came back. You got it.
This is Lamentations 2 and verse 17. It says, the Lord hath done that which he had devised. He hath fulfilled his word that he had commanded in the days of old. He hath thrown down and have not pitied. And he hath caused thine enemy to rejoice over thee. He hath set up the horn of thine adversaries.
And what does a horn represent, man? Most times in the scriptures, a horn represents power. Okay? The Lord, it tell you in Job 9. You see it 24.
Earth is given.
You see the earth is given. So the Lord, the Lord gave power to Esau Edom. You see? He gave power to Ishmael. Alright? But predominantly Edom to fulfill prophecy, right? Because the end must come by him, by Esau, right? Hey, but these other nations have power over us right now in this captivity, man. Okay? What, they all in your corner stores, your convenience stores, right? And that goes back to that Psalms 83. Right, being Confederate.
Nail shops.
Right, nail shops, the fucking wash pot, man.
Yeah.
The Ammonites, the Moabites. God, you still holding that?
Nah, I got one. I thought he had finished off.
Con, go ahead.
This is that Job that you quoted.
Yeah.
Yeah, this Job 9 and 24. It says, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he?
And who is the judges, man? Okay. How did he cover the faces? Through what? Through iconoclasm. Okay. Hey, this devil has went through the scriptures according to 1 Maccabees, the 3rd chapter. All right. He painted his likeness. Okay, in the scriptures. You got it?
Yeah, I got it.
Bring it up.
This is 1 Maccabees 3 and 48, and it says, and he laid open the book of the law,
right,
wherein the heathen has sought to paint the likeness of their images.
Con. So this devil went into the holy scriptures, all right, and painted his likeness. All right, he painted his depiction, all right, of what the Israelites look like. Because when you read it in the scriptures, which, Lord willing, we're gonna grab some scriptures to back up what we're saying. The scriptures are contrary to what this devil has said. You see? What you brothers, somebody grab that in Songs of Solomon. I know y'all holding. Go ahead, we gonna knock y'all down over here and pick up over there. Go ahead,
The book of Daniel, chapter 4, verse 17.
Yes, brother.
This matter is by the decree of the watchers and the demand by the word of the Holy One, to the intent that the living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men, and giveth it to whom, and giveth it to whomsoever he will, and set it up over the basis of men.
Yeah, the basis of men. Who is the basis of men? According to what this brother brought out in Job, all right? Hey, the wicked, which is who? Esau, Edom, all right? The Lord set you devils up. You didn't do no spectacular feat to lift yourself up, all right, and be who you are today. But you ain't shit. You ain't nobody, all right? Hey, the Lord gave you the little bit of respect you have in the earth. And we can see that dwindling now, man. The nations don't respect you no more. Okay? We for damn sure don't respect you at all. We know who you are.
His own fucking people don't respect him, man.
Con,
Yeah, war with each other.
you know? We see you, man. Hey, the Lord has given us the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding to know who the devil the Bible speaks of is, man. And all fingers point to you devils, all right? Got something?
Yeah, I got that Thessalonians for you.
Go ahead.
This is 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 and 3. It says, "Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day should not come except there come a falling away first."
So we had to fall away as a people, all right? Going back into that Lamentations, I believe that's what, 4 and I'm right here on it. All right, that gold being dim, I'm talking about verse 1.
Right, yeah.
You know that gold being dim, man. Okay? The gold had to be dimmed. You see? That's the falling away. Go ahead.
It says, "Except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition."
Hey, the elder went into it briefly last night. All right? Hey, this devil had to come into power. We had to go into slavery in order to what? To identify who the fuck the devil is, man. Okay? Who is the physical counterpart of the spiritual demon Satan? All right? It had to happen. See, Jake think we just got here just by chance. No, all of this is orchestrated by Yahweh, man. Why Yahweh shy? Go ahead.
This real quick. This Jeremiah 17 and 4. Because like you said, it was orchestrated by the Lord, right? It was that means it was a prophecy. So it says, "And thou even thyself," right? He's literally telling Jeremiah, no, you yourself, you Jeremiah, "And thou even thyself shall discontinue from thine heritage that I gave thee, and I will cause thee to serve thine enemies in the land which thou knowest not. For ye have kindled a fire in mine anger, which shall burn forever." You got it? I'll read it again.
Go ahead.
It's Jeremiah 17 and 4. It says, and thou even thyself shall discontinue from thine heritage that I gave thee, and I will cause thee to serve thine enemies in the land which thou knowest not.
Oh, why didn't they know the land? Because nobody hadn't been over here yet.
Yeah.
Well, Solomon been over here.
Yeah.
You see? It tell you that in what is that? Kings.
But this was even before that. Before Israel went into captivity. You know.
You see, so hey, this was at one point in time, this was uncharted territory. Right? Nobody had been here to dwell, to live. Right? This really was a place in which our captivity, we only came here to serve our captivity, and it's over with after that.
Yeah.
Scriptures tell you what's going to happen to this landmass that's known as America, right? That the scriptures identify as what? Babylon the Great. There's going to be a perpetual memorial, and nobody shall dwell here. So literally, the Lord just made this place, for us to go into captivity, and then it's over with.
That's it, brother.
You see, this where it was said that we're gonna spend our little prison stint.
Yep.
Okay. But Yeah, it said, even you, Jeremiah. And contrary to popular belief, hey, Jeremiah is back today, man. Through the reincarnation. It could be any one of these brothers, man. You know, that's another thing that your preachers don't explain, which they don't have the understanding to explain it. It's reincarnation, man. All right? The Lord said promises, okay, to particular men. He got to still fulfill them promises. You think they're going to be alive over 2,000 years ago? No, through the reincarnation, man. All right? But it was something that you said. Somebody get it in hey, you know that one scripture I like where going to Jeremiah say he poured his liver upon the earth. Grab it for me real quick because hey, we couldn't imagine being this low, right, in the ancient world, man. Cause we were so far from where we are today, right, that it wasn't even a thought that we would be really the scum of the earth, man. You want to say something?
Even in the other captivities, like this captivity by itself just tops everything. You know,
because we knew who we were then.
Right.
We had the law, statutes, and commandments, right? We had our heritage. You see? But here we have nothing. That's why you have, like the brother went into the NBA young boys, right? The sexy reds. You see? And those is in my mind, that's like the worst of the worst to me.
Yeah.
You know, and you know those back pushers, of course, but you know, this is the only place that we didn't have. We don't have who we are. All right?
Give it to him to lead.
Get on. Yeah, grab that for me for fucking stuff. Cause this gonna show you, what Jeremiah thought, man. Go ahead. All right, you cool? 2:11.
This is the book of Lamentations, chapter 2, verse 11. It says, "Mine eyes do fail with tears. My bowels are troubled. My liver is poured out upon the earth for the destruction of the daughter of my people, because the children and the sucklings sworn in the streets of the city."
That's right, man. You see, and when you go to the subtitle of this particular chapter, it says Jeremiah laments at the misery of Jerusalem. You see, so what he saw, the vision that he was given, of the state of Israel in these present times, it made his stomach hurt, and it said he poured his liver upon the earth. He threw up when he seen that fucking vision, man. He seen Lil Nas X and all the different examples, brothers have spoken on. Okay, he saw those things in the ancient world, and it fucked him up. It seemed normal to us, all right, because we grew up here, all right. But hey, what you see now, motherfuckers being tatted all in the face, and just like the brother said, degenerates. Somebody get that word degenerate. All right, that wasn't a common thing for an Israelite, man. Israelites, we have what? In our culture, we have dignity, man, honor. Okay, the law, statutes, and commandments promote these sorts of things, these traits. All right, our women. Hey, at one point, it tell you what is that in Deuteronomy 28? Mm-hmm. It said their feet didn't even touch the ground, man. Okay, we really are a regal people. Okay, come on, bring that out.
All right, this is degenerate from the Merriam-Webster definition. Having declined or become less specialized as in nature, character, structure, or function.
It said decline, less specialized. You see? So what Esau Edom does, he takes certain things in which he know we like, because they tell you that this devil's heart is deep. Okay, so he searches out the things in which we like through what? Over the process of time, Okay, he analyzes, he studies, he does statistics. Okay, and he finds out what we like and turn it against us. All right. But not got it. You got a little bit more? Go ahead.
A little bit more meat. From an ancestral or former state.
One more time, Mark.
Read
it all the way through.
Done. All right. This is 1:8. Having declined or become less specialized as in nature, character, structure, or function from an ancestral or former state.
Yeah. So what he basically took us from being regal to being rejects, man.
Like I said, we lost our heritage.
Yeah. You know, hey, we have morals, we have dignity.
Get that one where it say, you shall be no priests, no kings to me. Y'all know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Give me,
I know this brother got a precept. You bring your precept out and I'm gonna get you next.
Yeah. This Psalms 82:6. It says, I have said ye are gods, and all of you are children of the Most High. But ye shall die like men and fall like one of the princes. And I brought that out just to say, because we spoke upon Jeremiah pouring out his liver. Looking at the state that Israel was going to go to. So to go from being godlike, having the law, statutes, and commandments, being one with the Most High, to fall in, to this degenerate state. That's why he had to pour his liver upon her, because it's just a drastic change in our in a state. Cause you want to see something?
finish your point.
Yeah, cause when you think about it, cause it say we're like gods, and then to come this low, to be like the lowest people of the earth, in captivity, all these sicknesses, diseases, no control over anything. We got bags with holes. We have no substance. That's a terrible sight to see, man.
Yeah. That's go ahead. You got your point too,
No, because I wanted to say, because it was Edris too.
Yep.
When he saw you was holding that.
I wasn't holding it, but I should have got it. I was so
because he was pulling the hell out of his head, man.
Yeah.
All right, he was tearing his clothes up when he saw the state that our people was in. You know, having marrying intermarriages. All right, mixing and mingling the seed. Well, what happens when you mix and mingle the seed? You giving. I think it was the sons. They stopped speaking Hebrew, right? Yep. They took on the language of their mothers. You know, and that's what happens when you have a constant disobeying of the Heavenly Father, man. You know, but you got it.
No, that's heavy because, when you start to mix something, it gets diluted. You see, if you mix juice with water, the more and more you start to mix it, the more and more it starts to dilute and lose its purity, man. Okay, but grab that, yeah, without killing the rule.
This is the book of Romans, chapter 8, verse 21. It says, because the creature itself also shall be delivered from the bondage of corruption into the...
No, go up on 20.
Verse 20, it says, for the creature was made subject to vanity.
Yep.
Not willingly, but by reason of him who had subjected the same hope.
All right, and that backs up what we was going into earlier, man. The Lord, he made all of this possible. He made all of this happen. All right, he had us here. He brought us down low, and now he's finna shoot us to an even higher pinnacle, man. Okay? Because what? We're gonna have the spiritual bodies. All right? You see? We never gonna go off again in the kingdom of heaven. All right? So it all has a purpose. It said what? It said by reason of him who had subjected the same in hope. In hope for what? All right, that we'll be delivered, and we gonna get the things in which the Lord said he was gonna give us, man, from the very beginning. Okay? Because the Lord made promises to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, man. All right, that he was gonna give them the land. All right. So those things will be fulfilled. Okay? But it said that we were made, what it said, For the creature was made subject to vanity. All of this is vanity, man. Okay? Hey, none of us out here had a power to not be a part of this wicked ass system. You see? The law made it like this. Okay? Keep going.
Verse 21. It says, because the creature itself also shall be delivered from the bondage of corruption into the glorious liberty of the children of God.
That's right, man. And that's what Yahushua gonna do. Okay? He gonna save us from all of this shit, man, from this vanity. Okay? From sin, from death. That brother funny, man. Go ahead, brother. We got a piece of it. Go ahead.
I got one.
Yeah, I got a piece. Yeah, it's the book First Peter chapter 2, verse 9, and it reads, but ye are a chosen generation, a royal priesthood, and a holy nation, a peculiar people, that ye should show forth the praises of him who have called you out of darkness into his marvelous light.
That's right, man. Hey, and what's the darkness? Okay? Whatever you were doing before the truth, man. I can't look at y'all, man. Y'all know I'm goofy. Now, it said the darkness, okay? So when you came into the truth, you shed off whatever it was you was into in the world, all right? We're in the process of shedding that off now, all right? But nevertheless, all right, that's the darkness, okay? Coming from these different backgrounds, right? But it said we're going to what? Read it again.
This is the First Peter chapter 2, verse 9, and it reads, but ye are a chosen generation, a royal priesthood,
right,
and a holy nation, a peculiar people, that you should show forth the praises of him who hath called you out of darkness into his marvelous light.
And that's why we do what we do in the fashion that we do it, man. Okay? Because the Lord has given us the opportunity to come out of darkness. While he got 2/3 of the nation of Israel still dwelling in it, man. Soaking in it. All right? While, what it say? Wallowing. Okay? Like a pig in a mire. Okay? Hey, 2/3 of the nation of Israel are totally content with where they are, in life, man. All right? But we have the opportunity, we were given the opportunity to what, man?
Isaiah 16.
Okay, to have this truth, right? To become that royal people again. Okay, to have an understanding of what it is to be regal, right? But I just grab whatever that brother actually get, and I know you still got something too. Con.
I still got that Judas that you.
Con. Yeah, we definitely gonna get that.
This, you said 16:1, right? Isaiah chapter 60, verse 1. It says, arise, shine, for thy light is come, and the glory of the Lord is risen upon thee. For behold, the darkness shall cover the earth, and gross darkness the people. But the Lord shall arise upon thee, and his glory shall be seen upon thee.
Right. And that's why you see the state of the earth in it. That's why you see the state of the earth now, man. All right? It's all in chaos. All right? It's all right, the Lord is starting to bring plagues upon this place because what? Gross darkness is over the people. All right? Under the watchful eye of who? Esau Edom, man. This devil have the whole earth in darkness, man. Gross darkness. You see? But that was it in that.
If I can add, because when they say arise, shine, all right, when you shine, what it say? Wisdom, make it a man face to shine, right? You got to bring it out.
Okay. This is 2 Corinthians 4:6, and it says, for the Most High who commanded the light to shine out of darkness has shined in our hearts to give lights of the knowledge of the glory of the Most High in the face of Yahushua Mashiach. That was it? Yeah, that was it. All right? Hey, and brothers' faces are shining, man. All right? And the people notice it too. Okay? Hey, this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, coming back to who you are, all right? That the scriptures say who you are, all right? It gives you what these people don't have, all right? Instructions. It gives you wisdom, you see? Because a lot of these people, They just got heads full of nothing, man. All right? You say who? Go ahead.
Hey, but real quick, let me make a point on that because, like I said, when wisdom make a man face to shine, right? It's not literally talking about us. Our face is just glistening with oil, right? When you look into this word shine, it means to become light, all right? To be illuminated, to illumine. So when you illuminate it, all right, or you go to the word illumination, it says a spiritual enlightenment, right? It says to throw into the light, to make bright. So we've been spiritually enlightened, right, with the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the Lord. Y'all got it.
Yeah, people see that because how we conduct ourselves.
Yeah.
They see something different because hey, this world is darkness, about the wickedness. You find this, man. Yeah. So by us being away from that and being this wisdom and knowledge, man, which they gives that light, which that true light. And people see that, so we stand out. You know, we stand out. And for the majority of people, man, might be too blind for them. Wait for the elect, man. They might marvel to hey, they want to take heed to the light as well.
Yeah, they be like, well, what are you doing? Like, I want to do what you doing. You know, you got it.
Yeah, and they go back to that Lamentations, man. I what is that? 4:1 when it say how's the dim
how's the gold become dim?
The gold become dim, man. All right, because we shine as a people when you follow the law, statutes, and commandments. All right. But with that being said, he gonna grab the Judah. You can grab the Judah.
We got some fast.
This is like backing up that light, shining it before men. This is Matthew. Yeah, this is backing up that light and shining it before men. This is Matthew chapter 5, verse 14. Red letter Yahushua. Ye are the light of the world. A city that is set on a hill cannot be hid.
Go ahead.
This is Matthew chapter 5, verse 14. Red letter Yahushua. Ye are the light of the world. A city that is set on a hill cannot be hid. Verse 15. Neither do men light a candle and put it under a bushel, but on a candlestick, and it giveth light unto all that are in the house. Verse 16. Let your light so shine before men that they may see your good works and glorify your Father which is in heaven.
Right, because it's not of us, man. The Lord gave us this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, and by us, basically exemplifying that when we walk in our daily lives, that's giving glory unto Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, man. All right, and that's the beauty about the kingdom, because all of these other nations, they're gonna be under subjection, but what? They're gonna love it, man. They're gonna hate it and love it. All right, just as the elder was saying, when it was last night. When he was talking about, I think he said Ishmaelite. He ran into a
Persian.
Yeah. He ran into a Persian, and he was like, I'd rather be subject under y'all than what? Than a Edomite, man. Because what? There's order, there's structure. There's actual wisdom that come with the law, statutes, and commandments, in which the scriptures tell you that what? We're gonna rule the kingdom of heaven, which will be on earth, through what? Through the scriptures, man. All right? In righteousness. That was it. All right, get the Judith, because I kind of been sitting on that.
You want to start at 18?
So 17. 17.
This Judith 5 and 17. It says the whilst they sinned not before their God, they prospered, because the God that hated iniquities was with them.
Right. So before you continue, it tell you what? The Lord, he hates sin. He hates when we go off. Okay, and that's why we're in a predicament we're in right now. But what? When we following the law, statutes, and commandments, he take care of us, man. Keep going.
But when they departed from the way which he appointed them, they were destroyed in many battles very sore, and were led captive into a land that was not theirs, and the temple of their God was cast to the ground, and their cities
were taken by the enemies. And that happened time after time after time again, man. All right, the scriptures have documented that. All right, that when we fell, it was because, all right, hey, we went off, all right, as a people. Okay, keep going.
It says, but now are they returned to their power, and are come up from the places where they were scattered, and have possessed Jerusalem, where their sanctuary is, and are seated in the hill country, for it was desolate.
All right, hey, and that's what we're going through now, man. Okay, we're returning unto our power, and the Lord gonna fight for us again. All right, what you seen over the last what, 400 something years, okay, was a result of what happens when we go off from our power, man. All right, con. But yeah, nevertheless, that's I really wanted to get that to back up the point that hey, this ain't because Jacob say what? Oh, y'all church boys, and hey, that's lame. You read the Bible. No,
So
man.
what, man?
Yeah, who give a fuck, right? We understand what it means to come back to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. All right, it's benefits towards that, man. But get the precept of brother actually grab.
God, it's the book of Ephesians chapter 2, verse 11, and it reads, wherefore remember that ye being in the time past Gentiles in the flesh, who are called uncircumcision by that which is called the circumcision in the flesh made by hands.
Right. And so what now? Because we all were once what? Gentiles, man. Okay? By what? Because we come from here. We didn't know who we were. We come from America, man. Mm-hmm. We didn't know this truth. All right, by what? But being brought back into our power, now we understand the truth, man. All right, now we're circumcised in our hearts, man. You see? We didn't trim the fat off, man. Okay? And obviously it's a constant process because we still here in these fleshly bodies, right? We're subject to the ways that this devil runs his wicked ass country, okay? But through the spirit, we understand that, hey, this what we're supposed to be doing. We understand the mission. What your boy say, lethal shooter, I understand it.
I understand it now.
Yeah. You know? Go ahead.
This is 1 Corinthians 12.
Hold on, he still got more.
Yeah, it's got meat on it.
Con, this Ephesians chapter 2, starting at verse 12, and it reads that at that time ye were slacking. Ephesians chapter 2, verse 12, and it reads that at that time ye were without a Mashiach, being aliens from the commonwealth of Israel, and strangers from the covenants of promise, having no hope, and without the Most High in the world.
Get that word commonwealth too.
Verse 13, but now in a Mashiach Yahushua, ye who sometimes were afar, are made nigh by the blood of Hamashiach, for he is our peace, who have made both one and have broken down the middle wall of partition between us.
Yeah, and that's what Yahushua did, man. He bridged the gap. He gave us a way back to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. All of the things we've been speaking on, the heritage, the inheritance, okay? He gave us the way, and that's why I can't understand why people, come up against Yahushua. I'm talking about Israelites that supposedly what teach the truth. How could you come up against Yahushua when he's the way that you know that you're a fucking Israelite, man?
He's the only reason that we can even call on the names of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua to understand that who we truly are, man. You know?
He became that mediator for us, man.
That's right.
Get back right with our power, man.
God.
Also, too, that's what he kind of, made right with the different tribes as well.
Mm-hmm.
Now, hey, man, as you can see, as we waking up, man, all the tribes coming together, man. The brothers. Say, man, y'all shot did that.
Do let it.
Go ahead, speak on it, Bayan.
Con, what
You got a little bit more.
Yeah,
verse 15.
Yeah, go ahead.
Con, this the book of Ephesians chapter 2, starting at verse 15, it reads, having abolished in his flesh the enmity, even the law of commandments contained in ordinances, for to make himself of twain one new man, so making peace.
Read it out.
Verse 16, and it reads, and that he might reconcile both unto the Most High in one body by the cross, having slain the enmity thereby, and came and preached peace to you which were afar off, and to them that were nigh.
You know, pretty much what the brother brought out, you know, being that mediator. All right, so the sacrifices of Yahweh Shai is, you know, the whole reason why we even at this point to be able to push his work and, you know, call on the Lord's name to be saved. All right, but it started there. But we know again that we were afar off. We know that we was amongst these heathen in the world doing as the heathens do. But you know, the Lord called us back in this thing for us to handle his work.
Now we've been made at one again, man. First they met with the Most High, and they met the two tribes, man. They say the Southern Kingdom and the Northern Kingdom, man.
Hey, real quick, because I ain't hear if you said it with the circumcision and the uncircumcision.
Oh, yeah.
Right, because you had what the circumcision consisted of was Jews, all right, who was raised from birth, all right, who knew that they were Jews, right? And you go into the history of Maccabees, all right, in which their forefathers were the ones, they went out dying, all right, instead of worshiping the ways of the Greek, the being what's the word, Hellenized, man, right? Then you had the uncircumcision, right, whose forefathers were Hellenized, all right, they took a point and said, all right, we're gonna follow the ways of the Greeks, all right, we're gonna follow the ways of the heathen, right? And so it was a strife between the circumcision and the uncircumcision, right? And what Apostle Paul is breaking down to the church is that, look, Yahushua came for the point of the matter that it don't have to be no, it ain't about y'all keeping the law from birth, all right? It ain't about y'all going off from birth, you know, it's about we are made nigh, all right, or made close unto Yahushua by his sacrifice, man. You know, but you got it.
Yeah, it's made a,
I said made at one again, man.
Yeah.
God, to glorify Yahushua, man. Jake always trying to find a way to not glorify Yahushua. He the key to the door. Without Yahushua, we wasn't getting back in.
Right.
You know? But grab this real quick.
This that word alien in the Strongs. It's G526. It says to alienate, estrange. It says to be shut out from one's fellowship or intimacy.
Yeah. Because what? Hey, basically what was read in the Judith, when we're intimate with the Lord, when we intimate with Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, hey, things go well.
Yep.
You see? We you know, it's a reciprocation. Right? Hey, we worship the Lord in this particular way in which, you know, he asks us to worship him, and he do what? He take care of us. You see? But it says to be shut out from one's fellowship and intimacy. And that's what you see now, man. A people that shut out from the intimacy of the Lord, man. Okay? Grab that word. You got a point, huh?
Oh yeah, I want to make that point too. When that's to tell you right there, it's talking about the Israelites, man.
Come.
Again, it's not talking about the heathen. Cause yeah, heathen can't be a part of something that they never was.
That's right.
They can't be estranged from something that they never were a part of, man. So that's talking about the Israelites, man, because we were once a part of this.
And to make it make sense, go full circle. What we started off with, man. These devils being confederate, with the other nations to keep us aliens, to keep us estranged. Okay, so that we don't get intimate with the Lord again, man. All right, well, go ahead.
This is Commonwealth in the blue letter.
Strong's G 4174.
Polytia from Strong G 4177. Polity, citizenship, concretely a community, commonwealth, freedom. All right. The outline of biblical usage definition: 1, the administration of civil affairs; 2, a state or a commonwealth; and 3, citizenship, the rights of a citizen.
To be a citizen, man, of Israel. Okay, and I'm not talking over there, the Middle East with them goddamn long noses, man.
And the fucking small hats, man.
Yeah, the fucking small hats. Okay, no, to be a real citizen of the children of Israel, man. All right, because that's just a place over there. They don't have the law, statutes, and commandments. All right, the people make the place, not the place make the people, man. Okay. But
hey, like it said in Revelation 21, when he saw New Jerusalem,
Right.
coming down out of heaven. He wasn't talking about over there in the Middle East,
Just
right?
a fucking big ass landmass.
Yeah, he just
coming
saw
out the sky.
he saw an island coming down, man.
Come on, man.
You know? Now he saw the people of the Lord, man. All right, go ahead.
But Jake think that.
Yeah.
In them churches, if that's getting read.
It ain't getting read, brother.
Just, Jake, in his mind, he's picturing a big ass landmass descending from the heavens, man. But like the brother said, that's a people that's talking about the elect, all right, with those new bodies, okay, coming off from chariots, being coming from being delivered. You see? But that was it in that Commonwealth.
That was it.
Yeah. So being a citizen again. Yahushua is the whole reason we can call ourselves citizens, right, of the nation of Israel, man. I know you've been holding slack, bro.
Yeah, I got good. This is 1 Corinthians 12:1, and it says, "Now concerning the spiritual gifts, brethren, I would not have you ignorant. Ye know that ye were Gentiles carried away unto these dumb idols, even as you were led."
And what's the dumb idols? You want to speak? You want to say something on it?
Like you got it.
Con, what's those dumb idols? Right? Hey, Jeebus cross, right? Fucking Allah, Muhammad,
Buddha,
okay, Buddha,
Sheba.
the whole Rastafarian thing.
Oh, you
Right?
can't forget about your mans. Haile Selassie, you know?
That got you niggas in the chokehold, man. A stanky chokehold. You know?
Fucking open up a book, and you open up the book, all your hairs turn gray.
Yeah, he said you open and just a fucking beam of light come out the book, and then you just got white hairs on your head. Come on, bro.
Come on, man.
Jake really believed that shit, bro. You know? But nevertheless, hey, we all was a part of some sort of thing like that. All right? Something that was strange. I'm gonna just say that, man. Profane. Outside of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, man. That's all you had in that? Or you got more?
Con, that's all I had in that.
Con. You got something for the brother?
Yeah, he got something for
Con, go ahead.
Con, it's the book of Romans, chapter 9, starting at verse 3, and it reads, "For I could wish that myself were accursed from Hamashiach, for my brethren, my kinsmen, according to the flesh." Verse 4, "Who are Israelites, to whom pertain the adoption, and the glory, and the covenants, and the giving of the law, and the service of the Most High, and the promises."
Read it one more time, Mark.
Con, this book of Romans, chapter 9, starting at verse 3, and it reads, "For I could wish that myself were accursed from Hamashiach, for my brethren, my kinsmen, according to the flesh, who are Israelites, to whom pertain the adoption, and the glory, and the covenants, and the giving of the law, and the service of the Most High, and the promises."
Hey, that's everything in a nutshell. All right? Because contrary to popular belief, you can't, like the brother Kabah said, all right, can't no heathen say he just an Israelite now.
Right.
Nah. It say by what? It says, my brethren, my kinsmen, according to the flesh. What do that mean? All right, so genetically, you see, we are tied unto Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua.
Yes,
It's
man.
in our genes, man.
Yes.
So you know what, Jake? What a fucking heathen gonna take the genes and put it in? Like, nah, bro. You there's just some shit you can't be a part of, and that's it, man. You know.
Hey, bro.
Go ahead.
Salaki, you about to say something? Yeah, go ahead. I was about to say, and I had that word because it went into Commonwealth, and it went into like being a citizen. So I had the word citizenship. Let's go with that too.
Go ahead.
Yeah, this should I get it in? I'm gonna get it in both. The point is in the AI overview though, but this that word citizenship in the online etymology. It says status, rights, privileges, and responsibilities of a citizen. All right, but this in the AI overview. This the point. It says citizenship is a legal status signifying membership in a country, granting specific rights and responsibilities. It can be acquired by birth, either through place of birth or parentage, or through naturalization. All right, but the point is, the rights. That's he just read it in the Romans 9:4. Right, the covenants, the promises. All that by right is given to the Israelites, man. But we understand that it's a people. It said in Maccabees, the people was given for the place's sake, not the place for the people's sake. All right, so we are people before we are place.
That's
But
right.
it just goes back to our citizenship, because all that belongs to us, man, as being Israelites. What you gotta do?
Nah, hey, and that's, man, the Lord put it to where these devils can't. I think you about to check out. Hey, the Lord put it to where even though they tried to steal, right? They tried to take the inheritance, but they can't because what? Hey, it's in our genes, man. Right? We tied to y'all by Shemal Shah through our genes, man. Yeah. But
You got what's gonna go.
go ahead.
I mean, I already got it.
Go ahead.
All right, this the book of Romans, chapter 11, and starting at
Yes.
19.
Yes, brother.
Start at 17.
All right, at 17. And if some of these branches be broken off, and thou being a wild olive tree, were grafted in among them, and with them partakest of the root and fatness of the olive tree. Verse 18.
Hold on. Stop right there. Let me just read this in the NLT, then keep going. This is Romans 11 and 17 in the NLT. Says, but some of these branches from Abraham's tree, some of the people of Israel have been broken off. And you Gentiles who were branches from a wild olive tree have been grafted in. So now you also receive the blessing Yahweh Bashim Yahweh has promised Abraham and his children, sharing in the rich nourishment from the root of God's special olive tree. Continue.
All right.
I was going to kind of get a quick precept. It's going to go exactly what he's saying about the branches.
Go ahead, real quick.
This,
we gonna
yeah, this is Jeremiah 11 and verse 16. The Lord called thy name a green olive tree, fair and of goodly fruit, with the noise of a great tumult. He hath kindled fire upon it, and the branches of it are broken.
Heavy. Yeah, because it's telling you the state that we're in right now. Hey, we are a part of what Apostle Paul is actually saying right there, man. Being grafted in. We're a part of that prophecy. You see? And that has to be talking about us in this time, because what? It was this is really the only time we ain't know who we were, man. All right? We're being grafted back in. And if you know anything about husbandry or trees, plants and things of that nature, you cannot graft in a plant. You can't put another plant with let's say a banana plant with a apple tree. Yeah. You can't do that. It genetically will not work. Okay, so these people that he's talking about has to be Israelites, man. Okay.
Right. Furthermore, just to expound on your point, when you go through the scriptures, the Lord has a tree for all the different nations, pretty much. He has the fir tree, the box tree, the myrtle tree, the cedars of Lebanon. You know, has the green olive tree, he has the green bay tree, right? And this is just describing nations, you know.
Kinda. Okay. But he said what? He called your name the olive tree. You see? Go ahead.
All right. Verse 18. Boast not against the branches. But if thou boast, thou bearest not the root, but the root thee. Verse 19. Thou wilt say then, the branches were broken off, that I might be grafted in. 20. Well, because of unbelief, they were broken off, and thou standest by faith, be not high-minded, but fear.
Go one more.
All right, verse 21. For if Yahweh spare not the natural branches, take heed, lest he also spare not thee.
Right, man. Okay. Hey, so and also that goes into not boasting, man. You see? You'll fall out, man. You'll fucking fall out. Quick. There was something particular you want to say?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Because obviously that what is that old English? Like it kind of trip you out a little bit, but the NLT verse 22, which is the whole point of the branches, being basically those circumcised, and then the branches that's broken off and coming back in, that's the uncircumcised being back into the entire tree. All right, but Romans 11:22 in the NLT says, notice how Bashim Shai is both kind and severe. He is severe toward those who disobeyed, but kind to you if you continue to trust in his kindness. But if you stop trusting, you also will be cut off. And if the people of Israel turn from their unbelief, they will be grafted in again. For Yahweh Bashim Al Shai has the power to graft them back into the tree. All right, not no other nation. You know, it says only Israel could be grafted back into that tree. Backing up that analogy that the brother was giving. You got an oak tree, an olive tree cannot be grafted in with an oak tree, and vice versa. You know, olive and olive, oak and oak. And that was pretty much it. But you know, just that was a good parable backing up what the brother was going into, of you know, being grafted back into the Lord. That's only for Israel. You got it.
Nah, heavy, bro. Go ahead, you got your precept.
I got
something on that? You got something on that? Go ahead.
This is 2 Maccabees 5:19, and it says, nevertheless, the Most High did not choose the people for the place sake, but the place for the people's sake. You know, showing that just because you call yourself an Israelite and that you live in Israel doesn't mean that you know, an Israelite. But it goes back to, you know, the bloodline. You know, it goes back to your heritage, who you are as a person.
Now, it's heavy you said that bloodline, because all throughout the scriptures it's telling you about the forefathers, right? You know, it's giving you genealogy, man, right? The sons of Jacob, right? The 12 tribes, things of that nature is giving you the blueprint, man. You know, you can go ahead with that precept.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 46, verse 3, and it reads, "Hearken unto me, O house of Jacob, and all the remnant of the house of Israel, which are born by me from the belly, which are carried from the womb."
Hey, born by me from the belly, man. You see? Time after time again, the Lord went through Israel, specific bloodlines, man. Yeah. You see? He ain't go to Ishmael and say, hey, I want you to, you know, nah. Israel. It's all about Israel, man. All right? It's all about Israel. Go ahead.
This Joel 2:27. It says, "And ye shall know that I am in the midst of Israel, and that I am the Lord Yahweh your power, and none else. And my people shall never be ashamed." It's plain.
Yeah, he in the midst of Israel. Not Edom. Because these devils actually think that the Lord is dealing with them. All right? They're in a high place right now. They're in the chief seat of the earth. Okay? They believe that he's actually dealing with them. Somebody grabbed it in Psalms. That brother crazy. You know, these devils think that the Lord is dealing with them, man. All right? That that the Lord gave them his most prized possession. But there's a heavy recompense to that, man. You ain't find it yet?
No, I thought it was Psalms 51. I don't think this is it.
You got something? Go ahead, bring it up.
This is 2 Samuel chapter 7, verse 24. "But thou hast confirmed to thyself thy people Israel to be a people unto thee forever, and that thou, Lord, art become their power."
Not for 100 years, not for 2,000 years. No, forever. You see? We gonna be his people forever, man. Okay? Hey, in this kingdom and in the one to come. You see? Somebody get it in Hosea 1:10. Babaka Shah.
I'm right there.
Go ahead.
So Hosea 1:10. It says, "Yet the number of the children of Israel shall be as the sand of the sea, which cannot be measured nor numbered. And it shall come to pass that in the place where it was said unto them, Ye are not my people, there it shall be said unto them, Ye are the sons of the living power."
You see, and this is the place where, hey, it was told to us that we are not the Lord's people, man. All right? And we see that through the condition of Israel, man. All right? The nation of Israel. All right? Starting with the chief tribe, who? Judah, man. Okay? You so-called blacks, man. All right? We see that. But now, through what? Through the process of being grafted back in, hey, the Lord, he's showing us that we are his people. All right? You guys want to see that?
I got a precept. Thank you.
Come. Go ahead.
This is the book of Romans, chapter 11 and verse 1. I say then, have Yahweh cast away his people? Question mark.
That's what you had.
Yahweh forbid. For I am also an Israelite of the seed of Abraham of the tribe of Benjamin.
Con. And that's contrary to popular belief. That's Apostle Paul telling you what tribe he from, man. He ain't no fucking Edomite. Cause these Edomites I have you thinking that all the prophets in the scriptures, they was white, so-called white people. No, man. He telling you he from the tribe of Benjamin, man. All right, he a dark-skinned brother.
That's
You want to say something?
man.
Yeah, it's just according to the flesh. Come on, man.
Right, yeah, but right. So why would Apostle Paul be in Rome,
Right.
talking to heathens, but mentioning Israel at all in the first place?
See, it don't make sense. None of that shit makes sense. And now we've been given the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. Somebody get it in I think that's 2nd Ezra 7, I believe. Right? Hey, we in a time in which the Lord has given us his knowledge, wisdom, and understanding that we are able to debunk all of these different mysteries, okay? All of these different conflicts of information. You see? But I know you was holding something. That was it?
I got a little bit more.
All right, keep going.
Verse 2. Yahweh has not cast away his people, which he foreknew.
Yeah, which he foreknew. All right? He been knew us. Hey, the Lord said he won't cast us away. It's all a part of the grand scheme of things, man. All right? They think, and somebody got that precept I was looking for in Psalms. Anybody have that?
I got it. This is Psalms 50 and verse 21. It says, "These things hast thou done, and I kept silence. Thou says thou."
Hey, Salaki, start up at like 17.
Okay. This is out 16.
16, con.
Yeah, this is Psalms 50 and verse 16. It says, "But unto the wicked God hath said, what hast thou to do to declare my statutes, or shouldest take my covenant in thy mouth?"
You don't have shit to do with what's going on in these scriptures, man. That's basically what the Lord's saying, man.
Yeah.
You know, you don't have nothing to do with the Israelites, with the adoption, with the grafting, with the promises, with the covenant. None of it. You don't have anything to do with it. Keep going. And he's specifically going at you, the wicked, man. Esau, Edom. Keep going.
Verse 17, it says, "Seeing thou hatest instruction, and casteth my words behind thee."
Mm-hmm.
How did he do that? How did he do it? Through Esau, man. Through Esau. We read it last night in the Hebrews, man. Go ahead.
But that's why he said unto the wicked. Like he literally addressing he's literally addressing Esau Edom.
What Jake say? Put an address on it.
Yeah.
The Lord putting address. He don't have to avoid no conflict. No, he getting direct, man.
That's right.
Live and direct. You want to say something?
Right. The scriptures tell you that Esau was rejected and he found no place of repentance.
Mm-hmm.
That's why the whole supplanting thing played out the way it did.
Yep.
Keep going.
Verse 18 is, "When thou sawest a thief, it says, when thou sawest the thief, then thou contendest with him, and hast been partaker with adulterers. Thou givest thy mouth to evil, and thy tongue frameth deceit."
Mm-hmm.
Verse 20, "Thou sittest and speakest against thy brother, thou slanderest thy own mother's son."
Yep.
Verse 21, it says, "These things hast thou done, and I kept silence. Thou thoughtest that I was altogether such an one as thyself."
Hey, I wanted to say this because that going to what we was going into earlier, about this devil not giving us who we are, or giving us the understanding of who we are. Say he slanderous his brother. Mm-hmm. Hey, he throughout the earth, there's this like I said, a stigma that comes with you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. That you bad, okay? That you're gonna do something, and this devil has done that. He's painted that picture, which you Jakes ain't did no better to basically reverse that, all right? But this devil, he do what? He give you all the tools to make yourself look that bad.
Mm-hmm.
Keep going on.
What they say? Woe to him that giveth
Give
his
it
neighbor strong drink.
drink.
Yeah.
Yep.
Making them drunk. That's why it also says that the accuser of thy brother will fall.
Yep.
You know, in Revelation. This is verse.
Oh,
Verse.
since you said that, now I'm leaving it. Go ahead, brother. Leave it there.
Verse 21. It says, "These things hast thou done, and I kept silence. Thou thoughtest that I was altogether such an one as thyself, but I will reprove thee and set them in order before thine eyes."
Yeah, and that made me think of Wisdom of Solomon, man. You know, the 5th chapter, when they go into being in great boldness. You see, hey, the Lord has given us this beautiful thing of ours right in the face of the enemy, man. Right in the face of the wicked, right under their nose, man. Yeah, behind enemy lines. Okay? And it said what? He believes that he's all together with them. First it said that the Lord, he kept silent. Okay, so throughout slavery, right, all of those hard years of hardcore slavery, of hardcore bondage, servitude that we went through, right, this devil, in his mind, he actually thought, because when you go into some of the accounts, hey, this devil used the Bible to what? To basically justify what he was doing, right, to the southern tribe, man. See right here, it say, you know, you were given into my hand. Okay? When you go into some certain accounts, it shows that this devil has used the scriptures to justify his actions, man. You want to say something?
Right. Just add on to what you're saying and make a point. Going even farther than slavery, his mindset was really to exterminate the Israelites. That's why he's going to be exterminated. That's why the Lord's not going to have any mercy on him, because he really wanted to take it that far, but the Lord just didn't allow it.
And now you see that the Lord, he has a big fucking issue with you devils, man. All right, and he finna get some straightening about it. In these times, and the times that we're living in, because a lot of them say not in this lifetime. All right, they actually think that they're gonna escape judgment through what? Death, okay? Fleeing into the heavens and into the cliffs and the mountains and shit, into the depths of the oceans. All right, this devil actually gonna try to flee judgment, man. No, but you have a heavy price to pay, man.
That's
like
right.
I tell you in Revelations, your sins have reached unto the heavens of the earth, man. I mean, Salakia, reached unto the heavens. You see, that's how wicked this devil is. But you got more, huh?
Yeah, I got a little more.
Go ahead.
And it says, verse 22, it says, "Now consider this, ye that forget God, lest I tear you in pieces, and there be none to deliver." It says, "Whoso offereth praise glorify me, and to him that ordereth his conversation aright, will I show the salvation of my power."
Heavy. That's going to the elect, man. Hey, the Lord gonna show the elect how he saved, man. All right, and how he destroyed. He gonna do that shit simultaneously, man. Okay? But y'all can bring out what I know you've been holding up.
Yeah, I got that second Ezra 6 and 54, and it says, "And after these, Adam also, who thou madest Lord of all the creatures, all thy creatures, of him come we all, and the people also whom thou hast chosen."
Con. And you could just finish it. Yeah, just finish it, bro.
And all this, 54, and all this I spoken before thee, O Lord, because thou madest the world for our sake. As for other people which also come of Adam, thou hast said that they are nothing.
Real quick, it said, you have made the world for our sake. Who is that our? Because our is a possessive pronoun. Talking about Israel, man. Okay? You 12 tribes, man. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. All right? The people in which they said that, all right, is nothing good that come from us, man. All right? The Lord made the world for your sakes. Okay? Keep going. And that's how the Lord feel about you other nations. You got it out.
Verse 56. As for the other people which also come of Adam, thou hast said they are nothing.
but be likened unto spittle.
Yep.
And has likened the abundance of them unto a drop that falleth from a vessel.
So you like spit, man. Okay? You man, when you spit anything out your mouth, you never think about it after you spit it out, man. I don't never spit and think about the spit that it just came out of my mouth. I never do that.
Has no value.
Like,
Oh, my spit.
come on, man. Yeah. Like Jake said, oh my spit. No, man.
Get a foul taste out your mouth.
You know, and that's how the Lord look at you, you heathens, man. It says, and has likened the abundance of them, all right? So the whole rest of the 17 nations, all right, unto a drop that falleth from a vessel. All right, that's just like if I waste a little bit of this drink, I don't care about that little drop that dripped out. No, I still have, the majority. And that's how the Lord, he summed all of you up, and that's how he think of you. Keep going.
And now, O Yahweh, behold, these heathen, which have ever been reputed as nothing,
Yep.
have begun to be lords over us and to devour us.
Yeah, and that's not by Esau's wishes or design, man. No, the Lord did that. As we read in Romans, the 8th chapter. Keep going.
58. But we, thy people, whom thou hast called thy firstborn, thy only begotten and fervent lover, are given into their hands.
And what do the firstborn get? The inheritance, man. According to our customs, all right? Hey, the firstborn, he receives the inheritance, the best of the inheritance. Okay? The Lord have called Israel, all right? The firstborn.
I got that, yeah, I got that precept.
Go ahead.
It's Exodus 4, verse 22. And thou shalt say unto Pharaoh, thus saith the Lord, Israel is my son, even my firstborn.
Point blank, period. Go ahead.
If the world now be made for our sakes, why do we not possess an inheritance with the world? How long shall this endure?
So what you have to understand is Esdras is going through a series of questions. All right, he's asking things, which that's a very good question. How long this shit gonna last? All right. Hey, and the angel told him in what is that? Verse 7. Okay, he told him, all right, how it's gonna look when a transition, all right, from Esau's kingdom to our kingdom. You see? Hey, come. You get it.
This is 2nd Esdras 6 and 7, and it says, Then answered I and said, What shall be the pardon asunder of the times? Or when shall be the end of the first and the beginning of it that followed? And he said unto me, From Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau. For Esau is the beginning of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followed.
That's right, man. And what do we see? We see who's in power, and that's the beauty of this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. Once we've identified who the devil is, now we have a hope to see that we're gonna get out of this fucking prison stint, man. This prison sentence. Our time is almost up. It tell you that in Lamentations, all right? Which we might have to get that, man. Okay, but nevertheless, hey, this is, our captivity is over with, man. Through what? We understand that through prophecy. You see? But I want to get this too before I pass it up. That's 2nd Esdras 6 and 27 I told you to grab.
God, this is the book of 2nd Esdras chapter 6, verse 27, and it reads, For evil shall be put out, and deceit shall be quenched.
So all the lies, all right, everything that this devil has lied about, all right, throughout his reign, his wicked ass reign, all right, we have been given the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding to what? To shine a light on that, man. Okay? His secret parts have been revealed. His nakedness have been revealed, man. Keep going.
Verse 28, As for faith, it shall flourish, corruption shall be overcome, and the truth, which have been so long without fruit, shall be declared.
That's right, man. You see? And you can stop right there. Hey, the truth can be declared. All right? And that's what we're doing on the highways and byways all across the globe, man. okay? Across the four corners of the earth, all right? The four winds, proclaiming the truth, man, that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua has given us, all right? Telling these other nations, hey, Esau, Edom is the devil, all right? And y'all lands going into slavery. Telling you who the princes of Israel are, okay? Telling you, 12 tribes, man. Hey, you come from a holy stock, okay? But somebody was. I got something. Kind, you can get yours.
Just to back up
Yep.
what you had them get. This is Luke 12:2. For there is nothing covered that shall not be revealed, neither hid that shall not be known. Therefore, whatsoever ye have spoken in darkness shall be heard in the light, and that be proclaimed upon the house. And that which ye have spoken in the ears of closet shall be proclaimed upon the housetop.
Yeah, because you have, and I want somebody to grab that in what is it? Second Esdras, Salakia.
I could grab it.
Con. Because the angels, all right, they're recording what this devil has been doing, all right, where we can't see, okay? Yeah, you have brothers that do a diligent search, all right? Yeah, you have, what you call them? Them Edomites that be telling what this devil be doing, man. Whistleblowers. You see? Yeah, they have whistleblowers. Yeah, we do diligent search, but the Lord also, he watching, okay? Through the angels, man. You got more on that up?
That was it right there.
Con.
That's Sirach 23 and 19.
I don't think that's it, but you can bring it out.
Okay. This is Sirach 23 and 19. It says, such a man only feareth the eyes of men, and knoweth not that the eyes of the Lord are 10 times brighter than the sun, beholding all the ways of men, and considering the most secret parts.
I was thinking of that precept too, but the brother got the one I was talking about with the angels. But nah, the Lord, it said his eyes are brighter, 10 times brighter than the sun, man. He see what you niggas do in these different meetings, like the brother alluded to. All right, these different wicked ass meetings you have, and I forget when that was. It was probably like 4 years ago. You had all the world leaders going to Antarctica. All right, they were having a meeting, man. All right, what is it? World Summit.
Yeah, the G20.
G20. Okay. Hey, these devils have meetings in secret, and guess who not there? Jake, man. All right, nobody to represent you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. That was it, or they had more?
Yeah, that was it.
Con, get that second Ezra. Yep.
6 and 19.
Con.
This is 2 Ezra 6 and 19, and it says, and we'll
go up to 18.
Con. This is 2 Ezra 6 and 18, and it says, and it said, behold, the day is come, and I will begin to draw nigh and to visit them that dwell upon the earth.
Now, how is the Lord doing that? All right, through these different chariot sightings, man. All right, the Lord is actually visiting the earth. He's going to these different nuclear plants, right? These different places where these devils, these scientists are making these nuclear bombs, man. These ICBM nuclear missiles. Okay, keep going.
And will begin to make inquisition of them. What they be that have hurt unjustly with their unrighteousness, and when the affliction of Zion shall be fulfilled.
You see? So that's what the angels are actually doing. They're making inquisition, and I got the brother finna grab that word, man.
God, this inquisition, just a definition that says a period of prolonged and intensive questioning or investigation.
Right. The angels are conducting an investigation, man. All right. And they're doing what? They keeping track of what's going on, man. Okay. They have more. I'm gonna get you to get it in.
It says interrogation and questioning. That's pretty much it.
The online etymology. Yeah. Con, you can bring it out, up.
God, this Amos 9 and 8. It says, behold, the eyes of the Lord, Yahweh are upon the sinful kingdom, and I will destroy it from off the face of the earth, saving that I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob, said the Lord.
Can I read it one more time?
Yeah, Amos 9:8. Behold, the eyes of the Lord Yahweh are upon the sinful kingdom.
And what is that sinful kingdom? All right, Babylon the Great, man. What we know as America. Keep going.
And I will destroy it from off the face of the earth, saving that I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob, said the Lord.
Yeah, the Lord gonna knock America block off, man. And he gonna save the elect, man. Okay? They got more?
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Khan, you got your precept. But first, let me get this Inquisition. You got it.
Khan is Inquisition in the online etymology, and it reads judicial investigation, act or process of inquiring. From Old French Inquisition, inquiry, investigation. From Latin, a search into, a seeking, legal examination, a seeking of grounds for accusation, noun of action from past participle stem, inquire.
And so, what that second Ezra 6 and 19 was going into, right? Hey, the Lord is doing he's making an investigation. You see? It says, I'm gonna get the last part. It says, a legal examination, a seeking of grounds for accusation. Okay, so the Lord is trying to see what this devil can be accused of, man. All right, he got all the evidence. The angels are gathering the evidence. He also gathering evidence from us because we crying, all right, for the abominations. You see that Ezekiel 9 and 4, right? But nevertheless, the things that this devil has done, right, and the shit that he will do, the shit that we don't even know about, he gonna get his issue, man. Go ahead.
Yeah, this is to back you up right fast. This is Sirach 23 and 19.
He got it right.
Oh, you read that?
Come. You want something? Go ahead.
This is Jeremiah chapter 49, verse 10. But I have made Esau bare.
Yep.
I have uncovered his secret places, and he shall not be able to hide himself.
Yeah, your secret places have been uncovered, man. Okay. And that's all a part of the Lord's plan, man. All right, because what this devil does, he hides within his lies. He hides within a narrative that he creates. Okay. And the Lord has overridden that shit, man. You can only tell a lie for so long, right? Until it has to be brought to the light, man. Okay. But you got your precept.
This is Lamentation 4 and 21. It says, "Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwellest in the land of Uz. The cup shall also pass through unto thee. Thou shalt be drunken and shalt make thyself naked. The punishment of thy iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. He will no more." You want to speak?
Yeah. Hey, the punishment. You can finish that verse out. I'm gonna speak on it.
Okay, I'm gonna read it again. Verse 22. It says, "The punishment of thy iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. He will no more carry thee away into captivity. He will visit thy iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sins."
That's right, man. All right. So you have been made bare. You have been made naked. Okay. And our affliction has been accomplished, man. All right. We've served our time. Okay. And then, through the process of prophecy, the Lord gonna in this place, he gonna destroy the place where we've basically done our time at. Okay, by what? By way of the nuclear missiles, man. All right, that judgment, man, of fire and brimstone again. Okay, on this wicked ass queendom. But I think that was it in that, huh? Con, you got it. You want to say something?
No, I got one.
Con, you got
All
it.
right. Just to back him up what he's saying, this Jeremiah 49 and 12. But thus saith Yahweh, behold, whose judgment was not to drink of the cup as assuredly drunken. And art thou he that shall altogether go unpunished? Question mark.
And we brought that out last night, man. Okay. Hey, this devil think he ain't gonna go he gonna go unpunished. Nah, man, you got a big ass judgment waiting for you, man. And I come for it earlier. I don't know if a brother had was holding it or anything. Get it in Revelations where it said,
The accuser.
huh?
You talking about the accuser, our brother?
No, his sins have reached the heavens.
Oh, 18.
Con, you got it?
Yeah,
Good deal. You got it out.
All right. Thou shalt not go unpunished, but thou shalt surely drink of it.
Yeah, you shall surely drink of it, man. Okay? There's no question, no doubt about it that you will get your judgment, man. All right? You have ruled the planet Earth diabolically, man. Okay? On all sides. All right? Keep going.
Come on. Verse 13. For I have sworn by myself, says Yahweh, that Basra shall become a desolation.
And Basra was a chief city in Edom, man. Okay? And what's the chief city of this devil's reign? America. Okay? You got it.
Come. A reproach, a waste, and a curse. And all the cities thereof shall be perpetual waste.
That's right, man. Hey, this place will be a perpetual waste. All right? This devil will become a reproach. He will not be the so-called white man that you see today, man. All right? He's going to be low, which we went into it last night. All right? You got the precept for the brother.
Con, this is the book of Revelation, chapter 18, verse 5, and it reads, for her sins have reached unto heaven, and the Most High hath remembered her iniquities.
By way of what, man? All right? You devils push homosexuality. All right? You can't say that?
No.
Oh, damn. Well, Moism, okay? You push that, right? Transhumanism, okay? Then you're trying to do what, man? All right? Fulfill the MOTB, man. All right? Your NWO. You see? Your sins, you put the apple of the Lord's eye in hardcore slavery, man. Okay? You want to say something?
Yeah, just to back you up. That's the reason why this place gonna become a desolation.
Yeah.
For those things that you just mentioned, huh?
Good. And he thinks that he gonna partake in the inheritance of Israel. Man, get the hell out of here, man. Okay? Keep going.
Con, it's the book of Revelation, chapter 18, verse 6. Reward her even as she rewarded you.
Right.
And double unto her, double according to her works, in the cup which she had filled to her
Double.
Yes.
Yeah, double. You see? Go ahead.
Hey, like we were speaking about last night, I wanted to bring that out. You know, we was talking about drinking the dregs, right? That same cup they're going to be issued in Jeremiah 49. Well, they're going to drink the dregs of the first cup, and then they're going to have another cup waiting on them, man.
God. Hey, and that's his just desserts, man. Okay? Because you have, like I said, you have ruled the planet Earth in complete and utter wickedness. All right? You have done the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans horrible, man. You have treated us horrible. So in the kingdom of heaven, it's only right that should happen unto you.
That's right, man.
Okay? Somebody get it in 1 Thessalonians, one of my favorites,
1
man.
and 6.
1 and 6.
You can read one more for me, brother.
Go ahead. Well, good.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 18, verse 7. How much she hath glorified herself and lived deliciously, so much torment and sorrow give her. For she hath in her heart, I sit a queen,
Yep.
and am no widow, and shall see no sorrow.
Yeah. That's the pride of this devil, man. He think that nothing gonna happen unto him. Okay? He believed that he won't be touched. Okay? Keep going.
God, Revelation chapter 18, verse 8. Therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death in the morning, and famine, and she shall be utterly burned with fire, for strong is the Lord power who judges her.
Yeah, so the Lord has basically put this devil in a trick bag. All right? He's boosted and uplifted the pomp, okay, of this devil. He's made this devil haughty, all right? And it was all by design. Okay, so just like I tell you in what is that the book of Romans 11, all right, which a brother can grab that too. All right, the Lord used Pharaoh in the ancient world to show his strength and his might. He gonna do the same thing in these times, man. Okay? That was it, or they got more? Should have more.
Yeah, there's more.
Go ahead.
Revelation 18, verse 9. And the kings of the earth who have committed fornication and lived deliciously with her shall bewail her and lament for her when they shall see the smoke of her burning.
So all of these different nations that are in cahoots with America by way of what? Trade, all right, merchandise, okay, buying and selling. All right, they're gonna be well for the death of America, man. All right, because what? Hey, America is ran like a corporation. All right, it buys and it sells goods. All right, it reciprocates trade. All right, and a lot of the shit, damn near everything all of us got on come from somewhere other than America, man.
Yeah,
Right?
made in China,
Made in Taiwan.
made in India.
You know, these things, these are common goods. You see, food, things of that nature, right? These people are gonna be well for her. They won't be able to make the money and live how they've been living. You see? Go ahead.
Hey, if I can say real quick, which is why you got DJT, all right, his whole MO is to do what? Make America great again, right? He wants to bring back the factories, right? He wants to bring back all the manufacturing, make it here in America, all right? So he don't have to rely on the other countries, because that devil knows that it's going to be some point in time when these countries are going to turn on the U.S., man, you know?
If I could back you up too, you know, America's always been known as that main trade hub.
Yep.
Right. This is where everything comes, you know, what the resources that it doesn't have, they come and get the abundance from America and then bring it off and spread it off in their countries.
Yep.
But, you know, America's always been that main source.
Yeah. Like the brother said, it's an import country. They use the petrodollar to make the nations rich, and they get the goods here for the American people, man. You know?
That's why you're able to go to your different Walmarts and Publix, Kroger's, and things of that nature, and get the shit that you get, man. All right? But you finish it out.
The book of Revelation chapter 18, verse 10. Standing afar off for the fear of atonement, saying, Alas, alas, that great city Babylon, that mighty city, for the 1 hour is thy judgment come.
Yeah, and it said for the fear of her torment. Hey, these different nations, they're gonna understand why this place has been given the judgment that it received, man. All right, they're gonna understand that. Hey, you don't think that they know that this place is ran in wickedness, that it has a bloody past, right? It deals with bloodshed. They know this. And a lot of these different countries, they understand that the end of America is inevitable, all right? And it's gonna scare the hell out of them, man. But it says for 1 hour. Read the last verse again. About the show.
Revelation chapter 18, verse 10. Standing afar off for the fear of her torment, saying, Alas, alas, that great city Babylon, that mighty city, for 1 hour is thy judgment come.
And it's not talking about great as in a positive connotation. Nah, we understand America to promote all sorts of lewdness, okay, and wicked behavior. All right, but it's talking about its stature in the earth, man. All right, and America is one of the most greatest countries in the earth right now, man. All right, you want to say something?
Just back you up exactly with that. Like, don't get it twisted. Like, as much as we hate this bitch and know what everything go on in here, America is still by far a powerhouse in the world.
That's right.
Fucking right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, don't get it twisted. You know, what you hear and this and that and the third, still one of the biggest armies. You know, still got some of the biggest weapons and helicopters and jets. You know, they still very advanced.
Yeah.
So you got to back you up.
Yeah, but it said for 1 hour, all right? Yep. That's how cold the Lord is. He's gonna destroy this place in 1 hour, man. All right? He gonna knock the pride of this devil out in 1 hour. You got to preach that, bro.
I ain't preaching right there, brother. But you got to think about it. It still take them other nations joining together to come against America.
Right.
Any one of them think they could have took America out by themselves?
They would have did it. Yeah.
That's a good point, man. Good point. And the Lord have it set up that way. You know, it's ultimately for who? Yahweh to get the glory.
That's right.
You see? Go ahead,
God, this is Romans 9:17. And it says, for the scripture saith unto Pharaoh,
Jeremiah 51.
Even for this same purpose have I raised thee up, that I might shew my power in thee, and that my name might be declared throughout all the earth.
It said for even for the same purpose, man. All right. Hey, so the Lord is literally boosting this man head up. He's allowing him, all right, to continuously advance in the weapon race, all right, in the nuclear race. All right. He's getting more powerful ICBM nuclear missiles. He's all of the different things this devil has done, bombing Hiroshima and Nagasaki. All right. So-called killing, what's his name, Saddam Hussein, and all of these different people, these great statured people in the earth. The Lord let them do that to boost up their they head, man. They feel invincible. You see?
Altogether, thought I was one as thyself.
You see?
Mm-hmm.
What the slogan is? In God we trust.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
In Satan we trust, man.
Come on. That was it, huh? Come. I know you was telling somebody who was something.
Oh, get it Jeremiah 51:7, and get Jeremiah 50:12. The back of the brother is both of exactly what he just said.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 51, verse 7, and it reads, Babylon hath been a golden cup in the Lord's hand, that made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunken of her wine, therefore the nations are mad.
Yeah. So how did this this devil get the nations drunken? By way of the different freedoms, in that this place have, so-called freedoms, right? Everybody from all these other nations want to come here to America and just be free and to be in that do as thou wilt spirit, man. Okay, but ultimately it's a, like I say, not, they're drunken now.
Yep.
All right, they're drunken, and once you become drunken with the wickedness of this place, hey man, ain't no coming back.
Taking on that philosophy.
That's what I was just gonna say.
In the name of democracy, here we trust in America, man.
Now these different places have turmoil within their own country because of the different doctrines and philosophy, like the brother was saying, that they didn't take it on, man. Go ahead.
They got more than that.
Yeah,
they got more than that.
Jeremiah 51, verse 8, and it reads, Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. Alpha, take bone for a pain. If so, be she, for if so, she may be healed.
Yep, keep going.
Verse 9, we would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her, and let us go every one into his own country. For a judgment reaches to heaven, and is lifted up even to the sky.
Yeah, and that's another thing that's gonna happen. Because like I said, this place is just a big trap house. All right, these other nations, these wealthy guys from these other nations have come here to America. They made their money, right? And then once they see America going down the drain, they're gonna flee back to their different countries, man.
Get it in Isaiah 13 and 19, man.
Con. But that was it? I think you had more. Yeah, that's it. That's it. You can grab that.
This is the book of Jeremiah 50 and verse 12. Your mother shall be sore confounded. She that bear you shall be ashamed.
And who's the mother of America? Britain, man. Okay? It says she's gonna be ashamed. Keep going up.
Behold, the hindermost of the nation shall be a wilderness, a dry land, and a desert.
Keep going.
Verse 13. Because the wrath of Yahweh, it shall not be inhabited, but it shall.
And that's the future description of how this place will be. A desolation, all right? Nobody gonna inhabit this place. Scriptures tell you that doleful creatures will dwell here, man. All right? Keep going.
But it shall be wholly destroyed, desolate. Everyone that goeth by Babylon shall be astonished and hiss at all her plagues.
That's right, man. All right. So this place will be a perpetual memorial, all right, for how not to rule a kingdom, okay? What not to do when in power, all right? But that was it, huh?
That was it on that.
You can bring that up, and we'll get what y'all got, and we'll get out of here.
This is
They
the
got
book of
flies.
Isaiah, chapter 13, starting at 19. It says, "In Babylon, the glory of kingdoms, the beauty of the Chaldees, excellency, shall be as when God overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah. It shall never be inhabited, neither shall it be dwelt in." Hey, Salaki, it's 14. I said 19, it's 14.
He can still finish this
Yeah.
too,
It's all good. Verse 20 again. "It shall never be inhabited, neither shall it be dwelt in from generation to generation. Neither shall the Arabian pitch tent there. Neither shall the shepherds make their fold there."
Yeah, because hey, what them Arabians gonna do, man? They always gonna pitch up a tent some goddamn well in a desolate wilderness.
Yeah.
All right, but this one they won't be able to, man. This place will be off limits. Okay? Go ahead.
It said, "But wild beasts of the desert shall lie there, and their houses shall be full of doleful creatures.
Yep.
And owls shall dwell there, and satyrs shall dance there."
Let me see. Yeah, you get down.
"And the wild beasts of the islands shall cry in their desolate houses, and the dragons in their pleasant palaces. And her time is near to come, and her days shall not be prolonged."
That's right, man. Yeah, the days of America. Hey, we coming to the end of this nightmare. All right. We coming to the end of this nightmare, man. All right, her days will not be prolonged. All right, and you have people that believe that this place will go on forever. All right, but we say otherwise, man. According to the scriptures, right? According to the prophecies in which Yahweh Bashim Yahushai has given us, man. Okay. Y'all got something before we get out of here?
Yeah, I have one.
Go ahead. Y'all got something on that?
Go ahead, Doc.
Yeah, this Joel 3:19. It says, "Egypt shall be a desolation, and Edom shall be a desolate wilderness for the violence against the children of Judah, because they have shed innocent blood in their land."
Yeah, and that's all they do all the day long, man. Shed innocent blood, okay? And there's a punishment for that, all right? Hey, your habitation will become desolate, man. Your name will be ran out of the earth, okay? That was it? Con. Y'all good? You go.
Khan's book of Jeremiah, chapter 50, verse 29. "Call together the archers against Babylon, all ye that bend the bow. Camp against it round about, let none thereof escape. Recompense her according to her work, according to all that she hath done unto her, for she hath been proud against the Lord, against the Holy One of Israel."
Con. And that's not talking about actual archers that actually been bow and arrows, man. No, it's talking about all of those that have ICBM nuclear missiles, all right? That have nuclear capabilities, all right? They will all be brought up against us. The scriptures tell you that 200 million missiles, all right, will be shot here, okay? And that's the beautiful reality of what's to come to this wicked ass place, man. All right, that's the cherry on top. That's the perfect ending, okay? And I hear the brothers finishing up over there, so you know if anybody had anything else, con. So before we get out of here, we like to give all glory, honors, and prayers unto
Yahweh Hashem Yahushua B'Shem HaKadosh.
double honors to the apostles, elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect. Shalom.
Shalom.
Ababa Ba.
Ababa Ba.
Ababa Ba.
Ababa Ba.
Ababa Ba.
Ababa Ba.
Kwam Yasharala.
Kwam Yasharala.
Shalom.
Shalom.